Hi students, how you been? How are you all? Hope you all are fine. Okay, so in the previous class we were discussing a story titled as I Want Something in a Cage. And this story tells us about a pet shop owner named as Mr. Poozle. He runs a pet shop and we can see many pet animals like monkey, birds, cat, rabbits, etc. in his shop. And one day a stranger came his shop. So shall we continue? All of you get ready, take your English textbook page number 39. So we're gonna start next part. In the last class I told that someone entered his shop and Mr. Poozle asked him, how can I help you? What do you want? And the story continues. The man's shiny shoes squeaked forward. His suit was cheap, ill-fitting but obviously new. He had a shuttling glance and close-cropped hair. Ignoring Poozle for the moment, he rolled his gaze around the shadowy shop. So someone entered his shop. That was a stranger and that was a customer. And he wore a suit that was not much fit to him. And note down the word shuttling. Shuttling means common. Glance means look. And his look was, the customer's look was common look, and he wore a suit that was not correct fit. And cross cut hair. His hairstyle was cross cut. So in this paragraph, the writer was saying all about the physical appearance of the customer. And the customer was not actually minding Mr. Poozle. He was looking the shop. He was observing all the pet animals, which all animals there in that shop. A nasty morning. Nasty means a bad morning. Volunteered the shopkeeper, and that customer told that, oh, that was a bad morning. Volunteered means said the shopkeeper. Then he clasped both hands across his melon stomach and smiled importantly. I see by the paper we are in for a cold spell. Now what was if it you wanted? Then the Mr. Poozle started rubbing his hands. His hands was near that stomach. I already told that he had a lemon stomach, and he started rubbing his hands. And after that he asked the customer that, what can I do for you? What you want? Then the man stared closely at Mr. Poozle as though just now aware of his presence. He said, I want something in a cage. And that customer replied to Mr. Poozle that, I want something in a cage. And by hearing his reply, Mr. Poozle was confused. What he was saying? I want something in a cage. What was that? And something in a cage. Mr. Poozle was a bit confused. You mean some sort of pet? Then I mean what I said, snapped the man. Something in a cage, something that is small. Then Mr. Poozle again asked him, something in a cage, what you are saying? It's not clear. Then the customer again replied that, yes, I mean what I said. I want something in a cage and that should be small. And again by hearing his dialogues, Mr. Poozle was again confused. I see, hastened the shopkeeper. Hasten means quickly. And Mr. Poozle was quickly searching something. Not at all certain that he did. His eyes narrowed gravely. Narrowed means widened. And gravely means seriously. And by hearing his reply, by hearing the reply of that customer, his eyes was widened. What this man was saying, it's not clear. And he pursed his lips. Pursed means he, with irritation, he was moving his lips. And now let me think, a white rat, perhaps I have some very nice white rats. No, said the man, not rats, something with wings, something that flies. Then Mr. Poozle started thinking, something in a cage. Yes, I got it. I have some white rats with me. Can you want that? Then the stranger, the customer told that, no, I don't want that white cat. I want something with that wings. I want something with wings and something that flies. I want something that flies and at the same time with wings. A bird, exclaimed Mr. Poozle. And Mr. Poozle said that, oh, so you want a bird, right? Then a bird's, all right. The customer pointed suddenly to a suspended cage which contained two snowy birds' doors. How much for those? Then that customer pointed his fingers to a cage that contains two white colored dogs. Here you can see the picture of dog. Do you like these dolls? Okay. Then how much for those? Then the customer asked, how much for this dolls? How much money you want for this dolls? 550 came the prompt answer, and a very reasonable price. They are a fine pair. 550. The man was obviously crestfallen. Crestfallen. Note down the word. Crestfallen means he was very sad. And what's the rate of the two birds, the two dolls? Yes, it's 550 rupees is the price for these two dolls. And by hearing that, the customer was really sad. And he was Mr. Puzzle was saying that it's very reasonable price. Only 550 is their price. He hesitatingly produced a $5 bill. I would like to have these birds, but this is all I have got, just $5. Hesitatingly means pause. Then for 1 second, the customer paused and he took $5 from his pocket and he gave that to Mr. Puzzle, and he told that I have only this $5. Then he also told to Mr. Puzzle that I have only this $5. Can you give me this $2 for this price? Then mentally Mr. Puzzle made a quick calculation which told him that a 50-cent reduction he could still reap a tidy profit. He smiled magnanimously meaning greatly. Then after some time Mr. Puzzle thought for a second and he gave some discount. Mr. Puzzle thought for a while and he gave some reduction for 5 cents. And by hearing that, the customer smiled greatly. And my dear man, if you want them that badly, you can certainly have them for $5. Then Mr. Puzzle also told his customer that, hey, if you want this $2, if you want this badly, you can take this for this $5. I will give you. Then I will take them. He laid his $5 on the counter. Mr. Puzzle tottered on tiptoe. Tottered means moved. And unhooked the cage and handed it to his customer. The man cocked his head to one side, raised. Then for $5, Mr. Puzzle gave the $2 with that cage to that strange customer. The man cocked his head to one side, listening to the constant chittering, the rushing scurry of the shop. That noise, he blurted. Doesn't it get you? Blurted means say. Then after getting that cage, that strange customer looked all over the shop. Then he said irritatingly, oh, the sound of these birds, it's really irritation, right? Then noise. What noise? Mr. Puzzle looked surprised. He could hear nothing usual. Actually, that customer was really irritated by hearing all the noise of these birds and these animals in that pet shop. And he told to Mr. Puzzle that, oh, this is so irritating. Don't you feel anything? What noise is this? Then Mr. Puzzle replied, what noise? Because Puzzle used to hear this voice every day. So he don't felt any difficulty or irritation by hearing all these voices. Then the customer glared. I mean, all this caged stuff drives you crazy, doesn't it? Then glad means angry. By hearing the sound of all these birds and animals will make you angry, right? The customer asked to Mr. Puzzle. Mr. Puzzle drew back. Either the man was insane or drunk, he said hastily. Hastily means hurriedly and insane means normal. Then by hearing this comment of that customer, Mr. Puzzle was really confused. Was he drunk? Why he is saying like this? This is a pet shop. Then there will be such noises of these birds and all animals. Then why he was saying like this? He was little confused by seeing the attitude of that customer. Then how long would you think it took me to make this $5? Then after that, the customer again started talking to Mr. Puzzle that, can you say how many time did I take to make this $5? Then after that, he gave his $5. Then by pointing to that $5, the customer was asking to Mr. Puzzle that, can you say how much time did I took to make these $5? Can you? Any guess you have? Then the merchant wanted to order him out of the shop, but oddly enough he couldn't. Oddly means strangely. He heard himself dutifully asking, why? How long did you take it for making these dollars? Then actually Mr. Puzzle got little irritated by his questions. Then how much time did I take to make this money? Can you say? Then Mr. Puzzle say, I don't know. You can say, you can answer the, I don't know the answer. The other laughed. 10 years at hard labor. 10 years to earn $5.50 a year. It was best, Mr. Puzzle decided to humor him. My 10 years, that's certainly a long time now. Then the customer replied, it took long 10 years to make these $5. Then actually, Mr. Puzzle can't believe this because 10 years and this $5. Oh, I can't believe that, said Mr. Puzzle. They give you $5, laughed the man, and a cheap suit and tell you not to get caught again. Then that stranger said again, yes, I worked 10 years, long 10 years, and I worked hard in that labor and I got this $5 and they also provide me this cheap suit. Then Mr. Puzzle mocked his sweating bro. Now about the care and feeding of your dogs, I would advise, bah! The man swung around and talked abruptly from the store. Puzzle sighed with sudden relief. He waddled to the window and stared out. Just outside, his peculiar customer had halted. Then abruptly, suddenly. Then after that, Mr. Puzzle told the customer that now, today onwards, you have to feed this dogs properly. Then by hearing that dialogue of Mr. Puzzle, that customer got out from the shop with that caged 2 dogs. And he made a sound that, bah, what you're saying? And with that, 2 dogs, he go out. And actually what he was doing? Yes, he was holding the cage shoulder high, staring at the purchase. Opening the cage, he reached inside and drew out one of the doors. He tossed it into the air. He drew out the second and tossed it after the first. They rose like wind-blown balls of fluff and were lost in the smoky grey of the wintry city. For an instant, the liberator, silent and lifted gaze, watched after them. Then he dropped the cage. Then that customer got out of the shop and he took that cage and he opened the door of that cage, and that 2 dogs flew high with happiness. Then by seeing this scene, Mr. Puzzle was amazed what this madman was doing. He was not understanding anything. And he shoved both hands deep in his trousers pockets, hunched down his head and shuffled away. Hunched means raised and shuffled means walk by dragging. And after doing that, he put his 2 hands in the pocket and he was free. And he started walking freely. And the merchant's brow was puckered. Puckered means he gathered with perplexity. And by seeing this situation, this scenery, Mr. Puzzle was looking like this. He was very shocked by seeing this act of that man. So desperately, the man desired the doors that he had let him have them at reduced price, and immediately he had turned them loose. Not why, Mr. Puzzle muttered, did he do that? He felt vaguely insulted. Vaguely means roughly. And by seeing this act of that customer, Mr. Puzzle was really irritated. Vaguely means he was really roughly insulted. He felt that insult. Thus this story ends. Now, can you say who was that customer? Who was that strange customer? Yes, he was in jail for long 10 years and he was working in a hard labor. Then, working for that long 10 years, he got that $5. That means he worked so hard and he got that $5. Actually, he wanted to make someone independent. So, he buy a caged 2 dogs from that pet shop and he freed that 2 dogs. Actually, at that particular time, I think that strange customer who was away from his jail, prison, and he wanted independence. He got that independence. So, he was celebrating his independence with 2 birds. He want to make free the birds. So, as we know that all we need is freedom. All we need is freedom. So, today we all are free. We all are independent. So, we must enjoy our freedom. That's all for today. Thank you.